Jacoby Hart was our captain tonight. He went out, and Fountain Lake won the toss, deferred to the second half. Malvern will receive. They'll be going from right to left on your radio dial or your television screen, however you want to do it. With that, we're going to talk about our isolated player of the game tonight. Is going to be a senior wide receiver slash spends a lot of time on defense as well. It had a absolutely tremendous game last week at Robinson. Look for more out of him tonight. Is number 7, Dante Reed.
You know, Dante gets a lot of accolades really for the wide receiver position. I mean, and of course, you know, he leads in basically every statistical category at receiving for us: receptions, yards, touchdowns, yards per catch, the whole deal. I mean, and deservedly gets a lot of that recognition for offense. But I really have been incredibly impressed by his defensive performance this year. He's second on the team in tackles, and when you look at the fact of how many big plays we have not given up this year. How many, you know, teams have not beat us over the top with the passing game. We have not given up a lot of long runs, and you don't do that unless your safeties are playing good football, because your safeties are what prevent you from getting beat over the top. Your safeties are your last line of defense if somebody breaks through that front seven. And so I think, you know, the fact that we have not been giving up big plays is a testament to the job that Dante Reed and Jacoby Hart, who's the other safety, have really played this year. They've played it, and you know, we've seen that the defense has played very, very well all year long, and the safeties, you know, we probably don't give them enough credit, but they've done an excellent job this year.
Yeah, that and the play of the corner and the surprising play to a lot of us, and to Coach a little bit, the play of the linebackers. I mean, the defensive line, I think we kind of, after 2 days or whatever, I think they pretty well knew what they had there. But, boy, the linebackers, mix match, throw one in, take one out, Seth, and then the corners and the safeties, you know, the back seven's just really, really been outstanding, as well as, you know, that front four. I mean, to me, this is really a good, solid defense.
It is, and that, you know, we've talked about and bragged about their bend but not break philosophy. I can't tell you how many times we've seen a long drive, you know, come to a stop on the goal line or inside the red zone, because
always on fourth down.
yeah, this team just never gives up, and you're not going to just go out there and get free points. You're going to have to earn everything you get against this defense, and that's been huge this year.
I mean, and that's a mindset. You know, I mean, that's what that is. I mean, that's a toughness, you know, bow your neck when it's time, mindset, understanding that we're not – you know that it's high school football too. I mean, in high school football,
not as many kickers.
You don't have to worry as much about field goals, but also teams will make mistakes.
Yeah.
Because it's a high school football team. And so if you force them to go 8, 10, 12 plays in order to score on you, there's a good chance at some point, no matter how good that football team is, there's going to be a hold, there's going to be a fumble, there's going to be some sort of setback for a team. And, you know, we've done a great job. And we're so good in the front seven that when we shorten the field, the closer you get to our goal line, the harder it is to move the football.
And so many more teams are going on fourth down. Really, you know, if they're either side of the 50, we're kicking it off, Seth.
We are. It is showtime. And the ball looks like it might, and it does, go out of bounds. They angled it towards the right side over by Dalen Ross. He wisely lets it go out, and Malvern will get great starting field position after the penalty.
You know, what you really would like on this first drive is to go ahead and look good on the first drive, score on the first drive, let Fountain Lake kind of understand what this day is going to be about. you know, just you want to set the tone. Set the tone on the first drive, and you know, there's a lot of different ways to do that. You can try to go over the top and say we can beat you any way we want, or you can just try to pound it right down their throat. There's different ways to do it.
Malvern will start 1st and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line. We're going to have trips to the left, and Simmons is going to be joined by Hart in the backfield. Asher, the up back, on the left as well. Hart will be to the left of Simmons. Here's the snap. Give is to Hart around the right side. Trying to get outside. Yeah. Does. He's got it across the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40. Pushed out of bounds around the 35. Big play there.
Well, I tell you what, 21 for Fountain Lake, and that'd be Chris Walford. Anyway, saved a touchdown, Ben.
Yeah, he did. You know, one of the things that I think we have is a speed advantage tonight, and when you have a speed advantage, if you can get to the edge, you have a good chance to pick up some chunk plays. And We see one on the first play of the game.
Leopards come out, same formation. Give is to Hart again, trying to get up to the middle. Not a lot there. Fights forward. Looks like he may have picked up 2 on the play. Down to the 35.
That's really a nice offensive line surge there, Ben. Pick up positive yards.
Yeah, and right now I'm looking at big number 77. That's one of the freshmen that's coming in.
Good-looking freshman.
Vinny Winters, and he has an opportunity to be a special player.
Twins left, split right, Hart to the right of Simmons. Here's the snap, 2nd and 9. Simmons looking to throw out to Carter Martin. He's got it at the 30. Now going backwards. Still going to be a positive play. Looks like he's at the 31.
Not only that, freshman, number 55. Jack Bullholtz is out there, and that's another freshman. We got 2 freshmen.
Yeah, and
2 good freshmen. These are kids they wanted to move up. You felt like you had to, but these are kids they wanted to move up.
Right.
3rd and 4, ball on the 31-yard line. Twins to each side. Asher the up back on the right side. Simmons does the hard count, and it looks like we do get Fountain Lake to jump off. Should be a free first down.
There, okay. Side judge threw the flag, and I didn't see that when I was waiting on the flag.
After the penalty, ball will be spotted at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10 Leopards. Looks like we will stay in Twins right, Twins left. Asher going to be the up back on the left side. Simmons alone in the backfield. 10:30 and counting in the first quarter. Here's the snap. Simmons, quick throw out to Bud Johnson on the right, trying to get out, breaks the tackle across the 20. Now looks like he has enough for the first down. He's going to be close.
Bud did really good on that 360 to get away, didn't he, Ben?
Yeah, he did. One of the things the coach mentioned in the coaches show was that they're going to give you some cushion, and if that's the case, I would venture to say we're going to see a lot of those really short passes from said and let our athletes try to make plays in space.
Well, looks can be deceiving, guys. Looks like he's a good 2 or 3 yards short there. Ball on the 17.
Wow, yeah.
Leopards come to the line. Trips left, split right. Asher the up back on the right side. Here's the snap. Going to be a little pitch to Carter Martin, who came in motion. He's going to have enough for the first down as he gets over the 15 down to around the 13-yard line.
That's a new wrinkle there. We haven't seen Martin run the ball like that. He got good speed. Really good instincts.
And what you want to do really is, you obviously want to win this football game. You want to put as much stuff on film for the next 2 weeks as possible. You want those guys
spend a lot of time
looking at different wrinkles.
Trips left, split right. Asher the up back on the left side. Going to bring Martin in motion again. We got flags and a stoppage.
I'm going to say motion.
A false start.
Yeah.
That'll back the Leopards up 5. Now we'll be looking at a 1st and 15 from the 18-yard line.
And, the game plan has been throw it short and run the football, and you hate to get behind the chains early like that and on the early downs because, if you're throwing short and you're running the football, you can't count on getting 15.
Leopards come to the line. They're going to have trips left, split right. Asher the up back on the left side. Simmons getting last-minute check over to the sideline. Here's the snap. Simmons going to run it off the right side. Got a little bit of room. Going to be ran out of bounds after a gain of about 8.
Well, we picked up half of it. That's a good start. When you have 1st and 15 and you can cut it down to about 2nd, and I would guess they're going to be about 7
or 8
right there.
Yeah.
I mean, you've done what you need to do to put yourself back in position to get the first down.
Yeah, basically you're in four down territory, so you should be in good shape.
We will call it 2nd and 8, ball on the 11-yard line. Looks like Leopards are going to be Twins right, Twins left. Asher the up back on the left side. Simmons alone in the backfield. 5 on the play clock. Here is the snap. Simmons looking to throw. Now rolling left. Looks like he's going to tuck it under. Gets across the 10, the 5. He's going to be hit and dropped around the 2-yard line.
That could be a 1st and 10, Dan.
First and goal.
First and goal. I'll get it out in a minute. I'm still fighting the zebras and
the zebras and the Cobras.
And whatever.
Yeah, and you like to see, Said just duck his head and get what he could. And, I mean, he was trying to cross the plane right there,
We didn't come to paint. First and goal, ball on the 2. Going to be Twins right. Going to have 2 upbacks to each side. Going to be Hart taking the snap. He's going to get forward, but he's going to be dropped in the backfield.
Yeah.
Get forward to be dropped in the backfield. Kind of a tongue twister there. Looks like maybe a loss of 1 or 2. It's going to be second and goal now. Ball on the, we'll call it 3.
Seth Hughes really made a good penetration there for Fountain Lake to get him back in the backfield and then slow him down and get him down.
Going to be Twins to the left.
Nobody's covering Martin there.
Well, it would be the first time we'd see Hart throw it. Not saying it's not going to happen. Hart takes the snap right up the middle. Lowers his head, but unable to break the plane. Looks like going to be marked at the 2, maybe?
Maybe back to the original line. Yeah.
I believe they're going to give him the 2. That's going to be third and goal.
Of course, you got 2 downs to get this. I mean, we're certainly not going to kick a field goal, I wouldn't imagine. So, but
we have timeout.
Looks like we're going to try to get exactly the right play right here.
That's right. Malvern's going to take their first timeout. We're going to take it with them with 8:10 left in the first quarter. Score 0-0. We'll be back after this.
Welcome to Larry's.
Hey guys, my name is Garrett, and I've been coming to Larry's Pizza here in Malvern ever since it opened. My favorite is baked potato, chicken honey mustard. I love it. Come on down to Larry's.
It's so good you don't even know.
Larry's Pizza has buffet Tuesday and Friday nights starting at 5 p.m. Call us here at Larry's Pizza for all your specialty and game day pizza needs.
We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
Welcome you back in Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. Leopards face a third and goal, ball on the 2-yard line. Got Twins right, Twins left. Asher the up back on the right side. Carter Martin now coming in motion left to right, and we got a flag.
Sed's back in.
It's going to be a false start on the Leopards and back them up. Not what you want to see coming out of a timeout, Ben.
No, it's not, and I see the other freshman in the game. That's number 61, Brian Lawrence. So I guess all 3 of them have made an appearance already.
Yeah.
But it's still certainly 2-down territory. You got 2 downs to pick up 8 yards. Try to put this ball in the end zone.
Third and goal, ball on the 8. Twins right, Twins left. Asher the up back on the left side. Brings a man in motion. And again we have flags. Going to be another false start on the Leopards.
And it certainly looks like we're kind of holding our hands out like we don't know what the call is. So.
I think it's one of the linemen's not set, and then when we're bringing the man in motion, we have 2 in motion.
Yeah, we had a setback move too.
So Leopards going backwards now, facing a third and goal from the 13. Going to stay Twins right, Twins left. Asher going to be the back on the left side. Simmons takes the snap, looking to throw, now rolling left. Going to tuck it under, get across the 10 and out of bounds around the, looks like, 8-yard line.
He was wanting to go to that corner.
Yeah, and you wonder what play you're going to dial up here.
They had
4th down and 8, and you got to.
Fountain Lake saw something. They had three defenders over on our 2 wideouts.
You wonder if you might, try to move the pocket, get set out, sprinting one way or the other. The wide side of the field would be the right side. You wonder if you might sprint him out to the right, give him an opportunity to throw, or if he has a lane, try to tuck it and get in the end zone.
4th and goal from the 8. Here's the snap. Simmons looking to throw. Not a lot there. Now rolling left. Going to have a man in the back, but it's in and out of his hands. Looking for Martin there, and Leopards will turn it over on downs.
Just a little high, little hot.
Little hot, and, it was really another great job by, really both Sed and Martin, because he had been waiting to throw the ball so long. The routes had been run at that point, and so you just had Carter doing what Carter seems to have a knack for which is find an open spot on the field when things break down. And Sed got it in there, but it was, he threw it about 96 when an 85-mile-an-hour fastball would have done.
Yeah, I think the frustration there is you backed yourself up 10 yards when you didn't have to. Fountain Lake going to come up in the tee. Got one man split out to the right. Here is the snap. Fakes the give. Now quarterback looking to throw. Going to be overthrown, but we're going to have a flag in the area of pass interference. Jack Wers, I'm going to say is the name, quarterback.
Yeah, he was the quarterback last year, and, they really kind of struggled against us. They scored 16 points against us last year. They really struggled to move the football, and we did too, really, for about the first quarter. I mean, it was kind of slow for us, and then
it was a wet, nasty game there too.
Once we turned it on pretty good.
Yeah, that was. We got to bumping him. We were bumping him and trying to catch up, and got called. And then that was, I can't fault that. That could have been defensive holding or interference, either way they want to call it.
We'll make it 1st and 10, ball on the 23-yard line. 7:45 left in the first quarter, still 0-0. Fountain Lake come to the line in the tee again. This time give to the back off the left side, and he's got a lot of room as he's across the 40, 45, 50, for the 45, and going to be dropped just short of the 40-yard line. We'll call it the 42.
I believe that was that Stephen Dearman, number 4.
Yeah, they got a couple of backs, Dearman and Caleb Lacey. They're kind of a two-headed monster for them at running back, and
they're fast.
And that's really going to be been their offense this year. Kind of hard to key on one because both of them can really go.
1st and 10, ball on the 42-yard line. Fountain Lake comes to the line in the tee again. Man split out to the right. Wirtz takes the snap, give to the tailback up the middle. He's fighting for yardage, going to be dropped after a gain of 3 down to the 39-yard line.
And in the early going, it seems like almost every play has a little hint of misdirection, just a little hint of either a pause or something to try to get momentum going one way or to kind of get you moving in the wrong direction. And then
get your defense take that first step the wrong way. Not the long way, the wrong way.
Oh, that was my fault. It will be 2nd and 6, ball on the 38-yard line. Stay in the T formation, man split out to the right. Wirtz under center. Here's the snap. Give us the tailback off the left side, moving the pile forward across the 35-yard line down to the 34.
He doesn't need much of a hold, does he, Ben?
No, he doesn't. And, this is really kind of playing into what Fountain Lake wants to do. I mean, they're going to be perfectly satisfied with picking up 4 yards of carry. And, if they break one long like they did on that first play, obviously they'll take it. But this is a team that, a lot like Bauxite and Harmony Grove, they just want to keep ahead of the chains. They want to keep and give themselves opportunities on 3rd and 4th downs to get first downs.
Will be a 3rd and 2, ball on the 34. Going to stay in the team, man split out to the right. Wirtz takes the snap, give to the tailback up the middle. Fighting near the first down. Looks like he's going to have it as he's driven back late, but he's going to have enough for it as he gets down to the 31-yard line.
Yeah, and that particular section of plays is really kind of what you expect out of Fountain Lake. They're not a big play offense. They're a methodical offense, and right there we saw it. Little bit, first down.
Get behind those big linemen.
1st and 10, ball on the 31-yard line as we have a late switch of the game ball. 5:50 and counting in the first quarter. Score still scoreless. We're going to reset the play clock because of the late switch of the game ball. And we're rolling again. Going to stay in the T formation, man split out to the right. Leopards jump will give a free 5 yards. And, boys, this has not been the best start.
No, it hasn't.
Welcome to homecoming.
Yeah.
We talk about it. I mean, there are distractions and every week, and sometimes you just, you got pretty girls in dresses and all kinds of stuff going on. But at some point, you got to buckle down and play your game.
That's right. Now going to be a 1st and 5, ball all the way to the 26-yard line. As Fountain Lake comes to the line. Going to stay with the receiver split out to the right side in the T formation. Wurs takes the handoff to Dearman. He's got a lot of room across the 50 or the 20 down to the 15-yard line. Give it the 16.
Nice running block there.
One of the things we're seeing out of our defense is a lot of cover one. We've got one safety. Everybody else is really up on the line of scrimmage. And, what that means is when you've got that one safety playing center field, if they get to the edge, it can be trouble because your safety's got a long way to go in order to finally make that stop. And we've seen that a couple of times now where Fountain Lake has been able to get to the edge. And, it takes a good minute for the safety to clear the ground and get there.
1st and 10, ball on the 16-yard line. Same formation for Fountain Lake. Give us the tip back up the middle. Not a lot there. Looks like he may have gained one there.
Yeah, and that, here we go. This is kind of reminiscent of Lake Hamilton's first drive. They had a nice drive going, but now we're in the red zone, and, hopefully the defense kind of gets their act together down here and gets a stop, and that was a good start to that on first down.
Will be 2nd and 9, ball on the 15-yard line as Fountain Lake is taking the air out of the football. Going to split out a man to the right side, stay in the T formation. Worst takes the snap, give to Dearman off the left side, now cuts it up and going to get across the 15 down to looks like the 12.
Man, a really good tackle by Bud Johnson. If he doesn't hold on to that leg, he just trots right in for a touchdown. And so, Bud stuck his nose in there and was able to hold on, get him to the ground, and very fortunate that he did because I don't think anybody was going to stop him from scoring if he doesn't hold on right there.
No, that was a nice cutback by the tailback Dearman there. Will be 3rd and 6, ball on the 12-yard line. Just over 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Still a scoreless ball game. Going to stay with one man split out to the right, T formation. Here's the snap, give to Dearman off the left side. Looking for somewhere to go, now going to go forward across the 10 down to the 9-yard line, we'll give it, where it will be 4th down there.
What we saw right there was really good assignment football on the defensive line. He was trying to hit that edge again. We sealed it. He was looking for a place to cut back, really wasn't there, and he just kind of had to find whatever sliver he could for what he could. And Malvern's got an opportunity here to get a 4th down stop and try to prevent Fountain Lake from scoring first.
Will be 4th and 4. Fountain Lake looking like they're going to run the clock down and call timeout.
Yeah.
From everything I can see. With that being the case, it'll be about 3:10 left on the clock. 4th and 4, score still scoreless here in this ball game. We'll be back after this break.
I'm Jennifer Schneigel, Malvern High School principal, and as a lifetime leopard and a Ready myself, I think it is fantastic that our students have the opportunity to earn the Leopard Ready Scholarship. It combines our leopard pride and the Ready spirit to help set our students up for success. Malvern High School seniors who complete the honors program or complete 6 hours of college credit while maintaining a 3.3 GPA are eligible for the Leopard Ready Scholarship.
Welcome you back into Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field, and as Ron would tell you, the Cobras and the Zebras are on the field. Now we're awaiting the Leopards.
Yeah, and obviously that was a really good time for Fountain Lake to call a timeout because this is a huge play for them. I mean, Fountain Lake, they're pretty heavy. Well, now they're going to kick a field goal. I did not see this coming. I was anticipating them trying to get a play and trying to get 7 because I wouldn't think if you're Fountain Lake you think you're going to win with 3s.
And a lefty kicker to boot. You don't see that every day.
To boot, good one.
I do what I can.
Nice
Ball
kick.
is away.
It's a good leg.
And it is good. With 3:06 left in the first quarter, the Cobras strike first. That's for you, Ben. 3-0. We'll be back after this.
Pride is a feeling of happiness that comes from achieving something. When you do a good job or finish a difficult task, you feel pride.
Skylar and I just won a competition in our classroom where we constructed a house for Save the Penguins.
If you are sharing something great about one of our schools, students, teachers, or alumni, please help us spread our Leopard Pride by using the Leopard Pride hashtag.
Welcome you back into Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. Leopards have Dalen Ross, Dante Reed, and Keith Carradine back to receive the kick from Fountain Lake, who just kicked a field goal to take a 3-0 lead. Here is the kick. Going to be down the left side. Looks like this one's going out of bounds too, and it will be another penalty. Leopards will start from the 35 again.
You know, it almost makes you wonder if they're doing that on purpose. I mean, because that ball just, you know, nobody was really running down the field for them. I mean, it's almost like they don't want to risk the coverage.
You know, it's not a bad strategy. I mean, if you sky kick, you're going to get it around the 35 anyway, you know.
Coach told me that they were onside kickers, so maybe they've decided to get away from that and kick it out of bounds. I don't know.
1st and 10, ball on the 35. Leopards will come to the line. Twins right, split left. Asher the up back on the right side, back to the right of Simmons. Give is to Relaford. He's looking for room around the left side. Not going to find any. He's going to lose a couple. It'll be 2nd and 12. Ball on the 33-yard line.
It almost looked like he got a little bit of face mask there, but he may have got. I mean, it's so hard to see, and we're so high up. You know, it could have been that he grabbed him by the, you know, the collar of the jersey, but
horse collar.
Horse collar. Boy, I tell you what, number 63, Darius. Get that. I'll get my glasses off. Anyway, number really came across.
2nd and 12. Twins right, split left. Fakes the give to Relaford, now looking to throw. Simmons flush from the pocket, going to get across the 35 and go out of bounds there. Looks like they're only going to give him the 34. So a gain of 1, where it will be 3rd and 11 now.
When we going deep, Ben?
Well, you know, if they keep, you know, playing that deep cushion, I don't know, you know, where your opportunities are going to be, but, you know, one thing that seems to be a truth is Fountain Lake came to play a football game today. I mean, they're really, you know, they're firing off on the offensive line and the defensive line.
These are kids that played for Coach Plumley too, and this is something that means to them. You know, it means a lot playing your former coach. Going to be trips left, split
again,
and we got Malvern jumping off sides again, as we just are struggling like crazy right now to snap the ball. Not a lot of positives there. We're going to call it 3rd and 16, ball all the way back to the 29-yard line. Can't get out of our own way right now.
Yeah, and you just kind of, and again, it in a lot of ways resembles the way that we started offensively against Fountain Lake at Fountain Lake last year. You know, it was a slow start, and then once we got going, we really got going.
Trips right, split left. Here's the snap. Simmons looking to throw. Going to go underneath to Bud Johnson, and there is just nothing there. He'll get maybe 3 yards, but it's going to be 4th and long.
Their corners and safeties are really doing a good job on coverage too.
Yeah, I mean they're really kind of flooding the back part of that of that zone and just not allowing you to throw deep because they've got, you know, several guys back there, and you're going to have to throw short, and your playmakers are going to have to make plays in space.
Dante Reed on to punt for the Leopards as they face a 4th and 13. Good snap. Kick is away. Going to land around the 45-yard line and go directly out of bounds. So Fountain Lake will take over from, looks like, the 43 as they kind of discussing about where they want to place it there.
Well, Leopards really need to bow up and get a stop here real quick.
Yeah, and, you know, it's so hard to kind of know where Fountain Lake is right now because, you know, they've played 2 brutal games. I mean, I think they played Robinson and Nashville, or, you know, it's just hard to kind of tell where they are. And then they went 2 box. It's not easy to win at Bauxite, but they went 2 Bauxite and won last week.
And beat the Miners.
I'll make no comments. We're going to be 1st and 10, ball from the 44. Give is to Dearman off the left side. Going to have a little bit of room there as he gets hit just short of the 50. We'll give him the 48. And maybe the 49.
Yeah, and right now,
you know, Dearman and Lacey continue to get positive yards on that first.
Well, you know, right now I would say, you know, the players of the game would be that offensive line for Fountain Lake. They've really played well. They've opened up some holes, and they've sealed the edge a couple of times and allowed for some, you know, to spring some big plays, and they've done a pretty good job running up the middle, just getting what they need to keep the chains moving.
Stay in the T formation. Man split out to the right side. Give his to Dearman off the left side again. Got a lot of room to run. He's going to get up over the 45-yard line, have enough for the first down.
And they've done a really good job. That was not necessarily trying to get to the edge. That was more off tackle to the left side. And but that offensive line, again, creating some room. And when you have backs that are this good, you don't need a lot of room.
They don't.
They're executing their game plan perfectly right now as they're just killing the clock and, keeping our offense off the field and not being able to get in any kind of a rhythm and picking up yardage every run. Give his to Dearman again off the left side. This time there is nowhere to go, and he will be hit and dropped for a loss. Looks like about a loss of 3 on the play.
And that's the defensive line we've come accustomed to seeing. We were the ones that were pushing, making the line of scrimmage move, and we made it move backwards, and that's what we want to see moving forward.
So the Cobras will face a 2nd and 12 when we come back. That was the end of the first quarter. Cobras lead the Leopards 3-0. We'll be back after this.
Teal Dentistry is a proud supporter of Malvern Athletics. Doctors Jesse and Matt Teal provide a full family dentistry service. From checkups to cleanings to dentures, Teal Dentistry loves working with patients of all ages and strives to make every smile bright. Stop by and meet the friendly staff at Teal Dentistry and let them brighten your smile. Teal Dentistry, 927 South Main Street in Malvern, or call for an appointment, 501-337-9559.
Welcome you back into Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field, and get ready to start the second quarter. Leopards trail the Cobras 3-0, and Fountain Lake currently facing a 2nd and 12, ball on the 47-yard line.
Yeah, and I guess, if you're Malvern right now, you certainly don't want to get down 2 scores to Fountain Lake. I mean, you want to, you want to get a stop and get on top, and kind of get the order of the world kind of back in, back in alignment. But because you feel like you should be putting yourself in position to be ahead at this point in the game.
Wurs takes the snap, rolling to his right, looking to throw. Just high of his intended target as Dante Reed had good coverage there.
Yeah, Dante had his sights on that. When that comes down a little bit closer, he was breaking on that route.
Yeah, one of the struggles that Fountain Lake is going to have is, we're not real big on the defensive line as far as wide, but we do have some nice height on the defensive line, and the quarterback's only 5'8". So, trying to throw over the middle when you've got guys that are 6 feet or taller and you're 5'8".
Hey Ben,
that's going to be
it's a cross we all have to bear at some point. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. 3rd and 12, ball on the 47-yard line, pitch to Dearman off the right side. Nothing there. He's going to be hit and dropped for a loss. Nice play there. Braylon Watson, east and west, and the entire Leopard gang was in the backfield there.
That was that penetration you've been looking for, Ben. I mean, that was huge.
Yeah, and it's almost like there's a different fire in the football team after the quarter, and I wonder if Coach Brumfield kind of raised his voice maybe a little bit.
You think he had a meeting?
Turned the volume up to 11 on the.
Gave him the Herm Edwards.
Yeah.
Hello. You play to win the game.
Practice. We're going to get Jim Mora.
He is a fiery young man, I'm telling you.
4th and 17 here. Looks like Fountain Lake will have to use their second time out of the half. We'll take it with them. They lead the Leopards 3-0 with 11:08 left in the second quarter. We'll be back after this.
Farmers Bank and Trust is proud to bring you Kasasa. What's Kasasa? It's an easy way to earn cash, no talent necessary. It's like a participation trophy that's actually worth something. You do everyday things, we reward you in cash each month. That's free Kasasa checking. Ask for free Kasasa checking at Farmers Bank and Trust.
Oh, we welcome you back into Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. Just over 11 minutes left in this first half. Leopards trail the Cobras 3-0, but looks like Fountain Lake will be on to punt. Looks like Dearman will be the punter. And Dante Reed back deep to receive for the Leopards.
And they must have some film on this guy because Dante's expecting a nice punt. He's way back there.
Yes, he is.
Good stuff. They're going to fake it. They've got a man, but it's going to be incomplete. I think he would have caught it short of the first down anyway.
Yeah.
Boy, I tell you, that was C.J. Sanders back there. And there are not many opportunities for him to play safety. But, what
coverage.
What a great – well, I mean, honestly, to have the wherewithal, because he's running back.
He's running back.
To find a position. To look for somebody to block.
Well, I think we're fortunate we didn't have the block on there.
I wanted to say turn around.
You're in punt safe there instead of going for the block. If you go for the block there, then a lot better chance there's going to be somebody running wide open down the field.
Well, right now the Leopards need to make them pay for giving them the field position right here. This is a
Mountain Lake coach just got.
I believe he's upset. I think he was wanting a pass interference on that fake punt.
I would have to go back and look for a lineman downfield too.
Probably going to get a sideline warning, I would imagine.
No.
Yeah.
Yep, sideline warning.
Is that what it was?
Yep.
That's a warning that next time it'll be the 15-yard variety is what that is.
That's what we should have got last Friday night that we didn't.
Well, when you throw the flag that far, you're trying to get some yardage out of it.
I'll share a little bit of that with you after a while.
That was a home run throw right there. Leopards will take over on the 49-yard line, 1st and 10. Going to have twins right, split left. Going to be Hart taking the snap, fakes the give to Simmons. Going to take it off the left side. Have a little bit of room. Going to be dropped around the 42-yard line.
Boy, it looked like we almost moved then too, guys.
How do you like your tailback faking the give to the quarterback there, Ron?
Well, when
something else for them to look at on film, isn't it?
when your quarterback runs like said Simmons, you better respect it.
Yeah.
Put some respect on his name.
Yeah.
2nd and 3, ball on the 42. Going to stay in twins right, split left. Asher the up back on the right side. Snap is to Hart, fakes the give to Simmons. Gets upfield across the 40, down to the 35-yard line, and we have another flag fly.
That's something we haven't seen yet, isn't it?
Well, we've seen kind of that
but not that extent.
We've seen the zone read option, but we've not seen it with
those two
quarterback being the running back.
Yeah,
that's
okay. What are we going to go?
We're sorting out here. Could be in the area of face mask. Could be some
be a
kind
spearing.
of hold.
There's no telling.
Yeah, could be anything. Really.
Well, there were a lot of guys flying to the football.
Here we go.
Going to be a personal foul.
Spearing.
Spearing.
There you go.
Blow to the head. Wow.
Targeting, I guess. They don't call it spearing anymore, do they?
You're showing how old you are, calling it spearing. Yeah. You're going to be talking about forearm shivers here in a minute.
I was looking around for Goldberg to come out and run through some fireworks or something. I was getting nervous. 1st and 10 now for the Leopards. Ball down to the 21-yard line. Going to be twins right, split left. Asher the up back off the right side. Hart, the quarterback. Gives this time to Simmons. Simmons looking to throw. Got Carter Martin right there at the 15. He's going to catch it and fall forward to the 14.
I think they're going to wish that he would have let that loose to the back of the end zone to McAllister because he was open.
McAllister was open.
It looked like that was that had 6 points written all over it. And I mean, we completed the pass. I mean, you don't want to complain too much about 6 yards, but we would have preferred to have 6 points.
6 yards, but he had reservations for 6. Going to be 2nd and 4. Ball on the 15-yard line. Twins left, split right. Will be Hart staying at quarterback. Simmons to his right. Fakes the give to Simmons. Hart running around the right side. A lot of room across the 10. The 5. Lowers his head. They're going to be close.
Wow. Oh, wow.
They're going to give him the 1-yard line. I'd like to see that one again on replay.
I would too.
I thought he got across, but, Jacoby just kind of has a second motor. Once he gets his shoulder square to the line of scrimmage and he's made a decision he's going to go north and south, he really kind of puts it into overdrive, and whatever's in the way is in the way, and it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out on the other end.
Will be 1st and goal. Going to be twins left for the Leopards. We're in the power formation with Beard and Asher, the upbacks. Hart back at quarterback. Ball on the 1-yard line. Here is the snap. Will be Hart running straight ahead, and he will hop into the end zone. Touchdown, Leopards.
Yeah, Asa Westerman had a shot at him in the backfield, and he's actually one of their better defensive players. One of the, I think he's like 1st or 2nd on their team in tackles, but just kind of whiffed him.
Well, the world got a little bit right there.
East and West and Westerman. There's
don't get
all
me
kinds
started.
Of things going.
Don't get me confused.
Will be Jesus Road. There's a lot of directions going on up here. Jesus Rodeo on to attempt the extra point. Carter Martin on to hold for the Leopards. Snaps a little high but fielded. Ball is low, but it is good. So with 9:28 left in the second quarter, Leopards lead the Cobras 7-3. We'll be back after this.
The Leopard Roar hashtag will be used in all posts between the Leopards and their opponents and all events throughout the school year.
For example, when the junior high football team defeated Arkadelphia last week in football, it was definitely a Leopard Roar moment.
And when the high school boys golf team won district and the Lady Leopards golf team won runner-up, they could have used Leopard's Roar.
We encourage and hope that you use this hashtag whenever you post about events throughout the year.
As Jesus Rodea comes out to kick off for the Leopards, looks like it will be Owen Barthel back deep to receive for the Cobras as the Leopards take their first lead of the night with 9:28 left in the second quarter, leading the Cobras 7-3.
A much better drive that last time. We looked coherent and really did play well.
High kick, going to land just at the 26-yard line, fielded there by Fountain Lake, trying to get upfield across the 30. Looks like they're going to give him the 32-yard line. That was Seth Hughes on the return.
Yeah, you just wonder why people let those bounce. I mean, you got to come up and get it.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, because I've said it. I think I've said it every game. It's an oblong ball. It bounces funny directions. You got to come up and get it when you can.
We're stealing.
Because that one kind of bounced. Almost like a little sand wedge. It kind of bounced almost up, straight up, and backwards a little bit.
Well, you must play with better competition, Ben.
There was plenty of time for to call a fair catch too.
First and 10 for the Cobras. Ball on the, we'll call it 31-yard line. Going to stay in the T formation. Give is to Dearman off the left side. He lowers his shoulder and puts a Leopard onto his back. Nice run by Dearman there.
Yeah, and it's going to be their theme. I mean, you've got two good running backs, Dearman and Lacey. They both can run, and they're good athletes. They're bigger kids. They can truck you pretty good and
speed good.
If you don't use good technique and tackle the right way, you can end up going for a ride.
Any relation to Eddie Lacey?
Probably not.
I'm going to say no. Cheeseburger Eddie. First and 10, ball on the 34-yard line. Stay in the T formation. Give is to Dearman again as he looks to go up the middle, and not a lot there. Charles Sanders with a nice play.
Yeah. Sanders was all over that one, Ben.
Yeah, and they didn't block him. I think that he was kind of crashing in from the left side, and that may have been a design not to block him because because that ball was going to their left side.
Bit of a cutback.
But when you got defensive ends that are that athletic
fast,
and they're crashing in, if that's their assignment, they can get there.
Will be second 10, ball on the 43-yard line. Man split out to the right, stay in the T formation, works under center. Going to take the snap, give is to Dearman off the left side again, looking for room, makes a nice cut, and what looked like there was nothing there is going to be a touchdown Cobras.
Wow, nice move with the back. He made a cut and a jump, and he was gone.
Yeah, I mean, you hate that because the defensive line did everything that they were, needed to do. They kind of bounced him back. They forced him. They pinned him up next to the boundary, and then he made a little dipsy doodle and took off.
And the point, and the point you made also, the way we're playing, our safety was on the other side of the field and just could not get there.
Looks like it will be. Well, I'm sorry, worse is the holder. Yeah. It's going to be
Zach
Helfrich. Helfrich on the kick.
Left footer.
That one was a knuckleball, and it is no good.
That didn't look anything like the other one.
So, no, it did not. With 8:02 left in the second quarter, Cobras take the lead 9-7. We'll be back after this.
Daniel Heat and Air provides both residential and commercial heating and cooling services. Daniel Heat and Air is family-owned and operated and takes great pride in making their customers feel like family. With over 40 years of service in the Hot Springs and Central Arkansas area, Daniel is ready to serve your needs with certified technicians on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For your heat and air needs, call Daniel Heat and Air at 501-293-0782.
Welcome you back in to Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field.
There we go.
What, you wanted the crowd noise? Is that what you're saying?
I forgot. Have we been using the crowd noise?
We have. I'm wielding more power tonight than
all these new toys.
Yeah. We hope you enjoy the broadcast each week. And again, this would be a great time to thank the Laverns again for putting all this together and
putting up with us.
Because you get more than one or two wires, and I'm done. I can't help you. And Mary and Steve are both really really savvy with the technology, and they take a lot of time out of their week to put this together for us. So thank you, and I know that all the Leopard fans out there appreciate it as well. Wesley Campbell on to kick off for the Cobras. Going to be a sky kick. Looks like go out of bounds again as it crosses the 30-yard line, and the Leopards will again start at the 35-yard line.
Well, the Leopards really need to get an answer here, guys. I mean.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you don't want to you feel like you need to, go in at halftime with a lead because this is you hate to say it, this is a game you're supposed to win. This is a game that everybody's picked to win, but you also kind of have to look at what's happened in our conference. I mean, if Ashdown can go into Nashville and win a game, Fountain Lake can come into Malvern and win a game.
Yeah, well, they go into Bauxite and win. They've got some ability.
1st and 10, ball on the 35-yard line. Twins right, twins left for the Leopards. Back to the left of Simmons. Fakes the give to Hart. Going to throw out to just short of the 40-yard line. Going to be complete to Dante Reed.
Yeah, one of the things you would like to see right there is he kind of threw it where Dante kind of had to go down to the ground to get it. You would like to see that pass a little higher so Dante has a chance to make a move and try to make something after the catch.
Going to bring up 2nd and 5 from the 40-yard line. Trips to the right, split left. Hart to the right of Simmons. 7:30 left in the first half. Fakes the give to Hart. Now looking to throw. Now going to tuck it under. Simmons gets upfield across the 40. Lowers his shoulder and runs over a man.
Ooh.
Man.
Ooh,
that was a slow whistle that led to a big hit on Simmons there, as he's going to be dropped right around the 30 or the 45-yard line.
And I don't know if you notice that, but they blitzed the outside linebacker, and as soon as Simmons realized that outside linebacker, who was really kind of shaded right around the head up with the tight end, had gone outside, he decided the middle's got to be open, and he just kind of tucked it immediately once he saw that outside linebacker was out of the picture, and almost was able to find his way for a first down.
3rd and 1 as the Leopards come out in their power formation with Hart as the quarterback. He's going to take the snap right up the middle, lower his shoulders, and looks like he's going to have enough.
He had it if they get.
As he gets across the 45 down to the 44, it'll be first down Leopards.
Yeah, the linesman got him over there.
And you can kind of tell. I mean, we believe in this formation and this kind of when we need a yard or two. Just the direct snap to Hart has been kind of the go-to really for the last 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah. Yes.
1st and 10, ball on the 46-yard line. Twins left, split right. Asher the up back on the left side. Going to be Hart at quarterback. Fakes the give to Simmons. Going to run off the right side. Got a little bit of room.
Wow.
Ooh, that was a nice tackle there.
Boy, I tell you what, 22.
He gets across the 50.
Yeah, it's
Caden Hilton.
To come across there, really nice. Well, I guess
and
probably a safety spot.
Really nice job by the right side of the line. They created a nice hole for Cedric right there. It's just really great job by Hilton of closing the gap, because he came from center field to make that stop.
Going to be 2nd and 4. Ball on the 48-yard line. Going to stay with Hart at quarterback. Simmons the tailback to his right. Here's the snap. Give is to Simmons. Simmons going to look to throw.
Ooh.
Just misses his intended target, which I believe was Bud Johnson.
Yeah. So now we kind of realize what they're doing out of that. I mean, if the give is to set, it's kind of a run-throw option, it looks like, and I think they've thrown it both times they've handed it to him.
Yeah.
So that's just kind of a new wrinkle. Hand it off to Said, kind of in a option look, but it's really more like a sweep. And he can either run it, I guess, or if a guy's open.
That's what I was trying to watch, whether it's a true read or a call.
3rd and 4, ball on the 48. Simmons takes the snap, looking to throw. Ball is off the helmet of a Cobra and bounces high in the air, but will fall harmlessly incomplete.
All right, guys, what do you do here?
Well, that's what I was going to ask. It's a very interesting situation. You got 4th and about 4 at midfield. The defense really looked good on the last, well, not the last possession before last. Obviously, they gave up the long touchdown run last time, but you trust your defense. I still think you probably trust your defense in this situation enough to go for it.
I think we're going to run down the clock and take a timeout.
I think you're exactly right.
Which I don't really know why we're running down the clock unless we're just trying to get more breath because the the game clock is stopped.
Dedication, the quality of being devoted or committed to something. As a member of the Leopard Marching Band, we learn more than how to play an instrument or march. We learn the importance of responsibility and hard work. We know that every beat has a purpose, and it takes each of us to bring the music to life. We are a family. We are the sound of Claude Stadium. We are the Malvern Leopard Marching Band, and together we bring the music to life.
And we welcome you back into Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. Leopards facing a 4th and 4 situation with just over 5.5 minutes left in the first half, trailing the Cobras 9-7.
It'll be interesting to see, what we dial up as an offensive play here and what the Fountain Lake Cobras do to counter.
And you kind of put Fountain Lake in a position where they may have to do something that they don't want to do, which is pressure wide receivers, because you cannot give an 8-yard cushion on 4th and 4. You can't do it. I mean, that's a horrible decision defensively. So, you feel like that they're going to have to respect the short passing game because those passes where we've gotten 5 to 7 yards have been there all night. Fountain Lake's going to have to do something differently because if they just give up a 6-yard route, that's you can't do that in this situation.
It will be the offense as Simmons brings them to the line. Going to have twins left, twins right. Asher the up back on the left side. 4th and 4, ball on the 48-yard line. Here is the snap. Simmons rolling to his left. Going to throw, and it is incomplete. Wow. Low throw, and Reed just unable to go down and get it.
Yeah, and he's kind of short-armed a few of them tonight, and that was one where he was open. That was a first down if we lay that right at the numbers.
I think he could have thrown for it. I think he could have ran for it. I think we could have done anything we wanted to get it and didn't. But that's kind of been the story of the night so far.
Yeah, that was the third one that he's kind of thrown at their feet. He'll get it together.
So this is an opportunity for your defense to, kind of reclaim what this game's going to be, because Fountain Lake's got some momentum. It's an opportunity for your defense to kind of reestablish themselves.
5.5 left. Wirtz takes the snap, looking to throw. Going to throw deep. Dante Reed, the best receiver there, and he's going to take it as he looked like he laid it right out to number 7 in orange.
They have really struggled throwing the football this year. He's thrown twice as many interceptions as he has touchdowns. I think he's got four touchdowns and 8 interceptions this year. And when you just lay one up and you've got a safety back there like Dante Reed, you're running a risk of giving the ball right back.
Well, you could see Reed positioning himself on the way back there. When I said it was ours, I thought, he got it.
Yeah, and I think Seth hit the nail on the head. He just played wide receiver.
Well, that's I understand the coach's thought there is you just have a huge play. Now you can put your foot on their throat by taking one shot, and if you hit it for Fountain Lake, you're feeling really good. But the opposite of that happens, and you give the ball right back to the Leopards. As we have flags fly everywhere.
Okay,
usually there's too many people in the huddle breaking out when they.
How can we do that if we never huddled?
Yeah, because we're running a 12th man off. That's that's not a good sign.
You're right about that.
Right. But you're right. It's tough to break the huddle with 12 when you don't huddle.
Yeah, call it all you want if we snap the ball, but
it's still 12. Do I?
Yeah. Well, 1st and 15 now. Ball at the 8-yard line. Twins right, twins left. Asher the up back on the left side. Simmons takes it, rolling to his left, and he's going to be hit and dropped for a loss. As Fountain Lake is playing with a lot of confidence right now defensively.
Playing with a lot of confidence, and, again, they're just playing with a lot of cushion, and they're just asking us to throw underneath, but they're also kind of flooding. They're not rushing very many people. It's kind of like the way, if you've been watching the way Arkansas has played defense, they're kind of transitioning that over to high school. I mean, they're only rushing 3 or 4. The other 7 are set back in coverage. And
they've slowed down our running game too.
Will be 2nd and 18. Ball all the way back to the 5-yard line. Going to have Twins right, split left. 2 backs in the backfield. Here's the snap. Hart going to run it. Going to get across the 5 and fight through what looked almost like a horse collar as he gets close to the 15-yard line.
Nice pick up there to get out of the shadow of the goal post, but we're still back in there in dangerous territory.
And now it's going to be down to a 3rd and 9.
Yeah.
Ball back to the 14-yard line.
And you wonder, even though they're giving cushion, if at some point you're going to try to just test the secondary deep, and try to get a jump ball. So knowing that they've got a guy back there, maybe they've got 2, but
it seems like we hadn't had enough time to get it out.
Yeah. True.
Trips left, split right. Simmons rolling out to his left. Now going to tuck it. He's got a ton of room as he will have enough for the first down as he gets out of bounds just short of the 30-yard line.
And let me give a shout out to Bud Johnson right there. Really good job. He picked up a block. You could see Seth pointing to him. Get that guy. Bud came back and got him. But as soon as that guy was able to get in front of him, you notice Bud got his hands up in the air and made sure not to get a block in the back. Really, really savvy play by Bud Johnson. And we've seen that. These wide receivers are not just wide receivers. They do a good job blocking in the run game too.
1st and 10, ball at the 29-yard line. Trips right, split left. Here's the snap. Fakes the give to Hart. 5-yard stick. There to Dante Reeds. He makes the first man miss and gets all the way down to the 45-yard line.
And see, that's kind of what we're looking for. We've had those short throws all day, but, we've had to catch them right off the turf. We haven't had an opportunity to let our playmakers make play in space. Here, Seth throws an absolute strike right at the numbers. Dante's able to make one guy miss and pick up about 7 or 8 yards with his legs.
He'll have to come off as his helmet came off. Will be 1st and 10, ball at the 46-yard line. 3:40 and counting left in the first half. Leopards trail 7-9. Going to be Twins right, split left. Asher the up back on the right side. Looks like might be Hart at quarterback again. Fakes the give to Simmons, and he will run off the left side. Not a lot there. Going to be lucky to get back and maybe get 1 yard there.
He went by somebody, big old number 63, reached out and got a hold of him and dropped the anchor on him.
Yeah, you just wonder if there's not a trick play in there somewhere where Jacoby actually does throw the football.
Could be. 2nd and 9, ball at the 47. 3 minutes left in the half. And counting as the Leopards again trail the Cobras 9-7.
About time we see something out of Martin.
Going to be Twins right, Twins left. Asher the up back on the right side. Simmons alone in the backfield. Going to bring Martin in motion, and once again,
wow.
We have a false start. Stop me if you've heard it before.
Wow.
Last week Robinson really hurt themselves with penalties, and that was a large reason, why we were able to, even shorthanded, stick around and play tough. And, we're kind of doing the same thing this week. Not to the tune of 10 and 15-yard penalties, but these procedure penalties before the snap have really set us back.
Now going to be a 2nd and 14, ball at the 42-yard line. Going to be trips to the right, split left. Back to the right of Simmons. I think it might be Relaford. Here's the snap. Got Martin across the middle as he has to get down low to catch it, and I think that was a protection throw as the safety was coming to lay the wood there.
Absolutely, and it may be a first down. It's going to be close. If not, it's going to put us in really good position to get it.
There it goes.
There we go. They're going to call it.
Martin did another good job, like you said before, going into the opening and not running into coverage.
And I think, Seth, you're right. I think, that if Seth throws a strike right there, what we would call a strike, he gets absolutely tattooed by the safety.
Oh, he does, yeah. Twins right, twins left. Here's the snap. Simmons, quick throw out. Going to be in and out of the hands of Bud Johnson, incomplete.
And again, that's one it's just a little low. And
a little low.
And when you have guys that are so athletic like Bud is, they want to turn and run. They want to get the ball and they want to make big plays. And, when the ball's not, dead on 100%, it's real easy to start running without the football.
Twins right, twins left. Ball on the 43, second 10. Fakes the give to Relaford. Now looking to throw. Running out of time quick as Simmons is flushed out to the left. Oh, my. Takes a big hit, able to get away from it.
Wow.
Still going to be a loss on the play, but, man, that was a big hit.
Yeah,
I believe there's a flag on the play, too.
You really don't want your quarterback taking a lick like
No,
that.
and, you think that probably that's a sophomore quarterback, and I bet senior said Simmons 2 years from now throws that away.
He's thrown that ball away a long time.
Well, there was a flag on the play, but looks like they've picked it up, and I think Malvern sideline wanting another targeting as 24 went in with his head, led with the crown of the helmet, as they say. Oh, there it is. They do have it. Yep, personal foul. They just picked up the flag quickly. The clock did run for 24 seconds after the penalty.
That may be what they're discussing. The officials are talking about it. And
having a nice discussion here. Clock currently reads 1:06, but it would not shock me to see a little bit of time go back on there.
yeah, and you only got one timeout left, so you certainly want as much time as they'll give you right here.
Yeah, and then they are going to add some time. We just got to get it communicated. As Chief of Staff Jace Roberts
using the old cell phone. How did they do it back in the 80s? I wonder. They had a runner with a piece of paper run it up to the press box.
Jace Roberts, a name to remember when you go in to vote. We would appreciate if you would support our Chief of Staff.
It was carrier pigeons, okay?
First and 10 now for the Leopards. Ball all the way down to the 31-yard line. Here's the snap. Simmons looking to throw. A little double move by Dante Reed. Going to be out of his reach, fall incomplete.
That was going to be a real tough pass to complete. Fountain Lake had that well covered, but you feel like you got to test them every once in a while. You got because their safeties are respecting the run, and even though they're kind of in a cover two, their safeties are playing relatively close to the line of scrimmage, and so their corners are given a big cushion. But if you can somehow manage to get behind them, I don't think the safeties are going to be able to get there based on where they're playing on the field.
Second and 10, going to be twins left, split right. Asher the up back on the right side. Simmons takes it rolling to his right. He's going to have Reed out over across the 20, fighting through tackles down to the 16-yard line. Looks like they're going to give him the 17.
And that was a really good throw, and that's kind of been the story of our offense. When we throw a strike, these wide receivers are able to make big plays after the catch, and so that's kind of been the story. I mean, if we throw strikes, this offense is going to move the football.
We got to keep an eye on the clock here as it's nearing 1 minute. We only have one timeout left. Simmons looking to throw again out to Bud Johnson. Looks like it went through his hands and
he took a shot too
into the air. Yeah, and he did. He took a shot. That will stop the clock with 58.5 left, and it'll be second and 10 for the Leopards. Ball on the 17.
There may not be a more competitive guy on the team than Bud Johnson. I don't know that anybody loves football as much as he does on that team, and he's gonna watch some film and look at some balls he thinks he probably should have caught, and he's gonna make himself better this week in practice. I bet you.
Here's the snap. Simmons looking to throw, now going to tuck it under as he gets across the 10 and slides. Woo.
I'm impressed with how active and how quick the corners are for Fountain Lake.
They are going to give it.
Third and
well, no, they're going to, I think, give it the first down. It's going to be first and goal, but clock is running right at 40 seconds. The Leopards need to hurry up.
And that was a really savvy play by Sed. I mean, he saw what he could take, and he got it.
Twins right, twins left. Here's the snap. Simmons, quick throw out to Carter Martin. He gets across the 5. Tries to dive for the end zone. Not going to have it, but does get out of bounds at the 2-yard line. 26.7 left on the clock.
Yeah, and getting pushed out of bounds is the best thing that could have happened for us right there, because he was not going to score. And, you know, I was really glad to see that he kind of cut it back towards the boundary so that they would knock him out.
It's going to be second and goal, ball at the 2-yard line. We're going to come out in the power formation. Twins right with Beard and Asher, the up backs. Hart, the quarterback. Here's the snap. Hart right up the middle. Nothing going to be there. He's going to be dropped for a loss, and the Leopards are going to have to use their last timeout with 21.7 left on the clock. We'll take it with them. Leopards trail 9-7, trying to punch one in before the end of the half. We'll be back after this.
The Leopard Pride hashtag will be used when we are bragging on the achievements of our school, students, teachers, and alumni. We are proud of our new playground here at MES.
Welcome you back into Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. Leopards faced with a 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line. 21.7 seconds left and no timeouts.
And you got to get the throw across the goal line. If you know, you can take an incomplete pass, but it's got to be across the goal line.
Here's the snap. Simmons looking to throw, rolling to his right. Going to have Martin in the back of the end zone. He's got him. Touchdown, Leopards.
Wow.
They've done it again.
Again, those two are amazing.
Martin just tiptoeing that back area, gets that open area. Simmons just rolling out and finds him. It's playground football at its finest.
It is, and again, the routes broke down, the protection kind of broke down. Said, starts moving right, and he's just looking for a wide receiver to get open, and to nobody's surprise, it was Martin that did it.
There's 15 again.
We're going to have a flag here as Fountain Lake coaching staff is going berserk. Not sure what they wanted, if they wanted a hold or what. I didn't see it. But, did he tell him he's got to go?
I think he just pointed to the bathrooms there. He just pointed right to the –
We have an ejection, I believe.
There it is. Yeah, he pointed to the showers. You, sir, go that direction. No, I think I'll stay, he says.
That's
security!
Developing situation.
And I think Ron was onto something. We have the Cobras and the Zebras going at it right now.
This is a turn quickly into a Nat Geo world documentary here.
Well, thank you for Mr. Laverne. He edited that out of the coach's show because it was like, I'm telling you, got tongue tangled. I had zebras and I had cobras and bears.
And it looks like now the Fountain Lake coach will. Well,
and it takes quite a bit to get a coach thrown out of a football game.
Yeah,
I mean, they give
it really does.
It's not like baseball. In baseball, you see coaches ejected all the time,
or soccer. I've seen it in soccer a lot too, but
I think so too. They got them, yeah.
But generally speaking, football coaches get a lot of leniency, and they get a long rope, and not the case this time.
They had plenty of rope. They just hung themselves with it.
All right. So after all the excitement, it will be Rodeo on to attempt the extra point. We're joined by legendary junior high basketball coach Kendrick Smith in the booth. Fountain Lake alum. We won't mention that. He's a Leopard now. He got it right eventually.
Yeah, he got it figured out.
Carter Martin on to hold. Good snap. Kick is away. It's low again, but it is good. With 15.9 left in the second quarter, Leopards retake the lead 14-9. We'll be back after this. We welcome you back into Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field, as I'm seeing a first here. I've never seen a kickoff from the 30-yard line.
They're 30.
Yeah, they're 30. It is an onside kick attempt, and you might as well. Boom! Ball is loose.
I think we may have it.
Oh, my gosh, what a hit.
It might be Martin.
Oh.
I think that was Dalen Ross who laid the lumber there.
Yeah, the guy was about to get it, and it's like collision.
And it is a pile-up. Martin battling for it.
Oh.
Fountain Lake going to come away with it. But, oh, my goodness.
He earned it.
Yeah, wow.
That's one that when they put the highlight films together at the end of the year of all the hits, that's going to be one that makes the cut. I'm afraid.
I apologize, guys. I didn't turn up the crowd noise for that hit. Rookie mistake. 12.9 left in the half. Fountain Lake will take over from the 13 on what was an onside kick from their own 30.
Their own 30.
Interesting. Going to have a man split out to the right, T formation for Fountain Lake. Going to give to the back. He cuts it up the middle, has a little bit of room as he gets across the 20, down to, we'll call it the 22. And I believe that will do it for the first half. Leopards are going to go into the locker room leading the Cobras 14-9. We'll be back after some words from our sponsors.
Leopard heart means honor.
A leopard heart is engaged.
Leopard heart shows achievement.
Leopard heart shows respect.
Leopard heart shows teamwork.
Oh, if you're just joining us, Leopards lead 14-9 as we get ready to start the second half here. Fountain Lake did win the toss. They deferred, so they will be receiving the opening kickoff to begin the second half. As Ron mentioned, down a head coach and a defensive coordinator, I believe, for the second half is the Cobras when they got in that fight with the Zebras. Rodea's kick. It's going to be a sky kick just across the 30, field of 29, and it is dropped. Ball still on the ground, now dove on by the Cobras right around the 30.
That's twice the ball's been on the turf, guys.
That oblong ball that Ben was talking about.
That's right. And they've had a lot of trouble with the kick returns. I mean, whether it's balls that we kick deep or whether it's taking a real shot on an onside kick when we're kicking off from their 30-yard line. I mean, it's they're gonna not like what they see on film, I think. Now they actually they got the onside kick earlier, but
you mean on the kick from the 30?
Yeah, they're gonna grimace when they see the hit though.
Yeah. Yes, they will. Fountain Lake comes to the line. Ball at the 31-yard line. Going to stay in the T formation. Give is to Dearman. He's going to cut it up field. Not a lot there. Looks like he may pick up 2 on first down.
Yeah.
What they really do, and, with kind of the same way Jacoby is. Once Jacoby gets north and south, and he gets those shoulders square, he goes forward. These backs kind of do the same thing, and, they're big, strong, fast backs, and, if they have a crease, as strong and fast as they are, they can get downfield in a hurry. And right there, he was very decisive with the cut and turned what should have been no gain into a couple of yards.
They do make good cuts, excellent cuts.
2nd and 8. Give a little trap play up the middle. Leopards not fooled. They're going to be hit right at the line of scrimmage and dropped there. Maybe even a short loss there. Looks like it's going to bring up a 3rd and 9.
And what I like is that we didn't take anything for granted. The quarterback acted like he might have the football, and we went ahead and took him down too.
Isaiah Beard was all over him.
And so, that's what you got to do. If they're going to, kind of run an option play or they're going to show one thing or the other, just let them know we're going to take both guys. So don't try anything tricky later on.
3rd and 9, ball on the 32-yard line. Man split out to the right, still in the T formation. Here's the snap, fakes the give, works looking to throw. Got a man open, and he makes the catch. We'll see if they say he's in bounds. They are going to give it to him. That was close.
That was close.
But it will be a first down for the Cobras.
Really nice grab. I mean, I don't know. It was close. I don't know if he got the foot down or not. I mean, I'll give the referee the benefit of the doubt. He was closer than I was, but
the ball was thrown where the kid could get it, and the kid made a good catch.
Nice throw, nice catch, and
Asa Westerman on the reception.
And pretty good pressure. I mean, he had to get that. He had to get rid of the football because we were coming.
Going to bring up 1st and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. Man split out to the right, stay in the T formation. Here's the snap. Give is the tailback up the middle. Not going to be much there. Looks like he may pick up 2 on 1st down.
I'm looking at that offensive line. Coach Plumley was talking about. He said they're big, and I mean they are big. Look
yes,
at that.
They are.
That big number 74, Nicholas Soilu. I mean, that is a big guy.
Kid, yeah.
And they've got
they're big on the defensive side of the ball too, on the defensive line.
They've got some nice
55
size all the way across.
Right guard's a big kid too.
2nd and 8, ball on the 42-yard line. Here's the snap, gives to Dearman along the left side. Going to try to go up and over the pile, and he's met and hit hard by Bud Johnson. Flag on the play.
That usually goes in where there's a holding.
Yeah,
be careful of the defensive chop block.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we saw that too.
Yeah.
But, it is not generally a good idea to get your
face. Oh,
I told you.
What it is. That's what it is. We've seen it two times in 2 weeks now. And
wow, big penalty.
Yeah. Yeah, wow.
You don't see that forever, then you see it in get back-to-back games.
Yeah, you really don't often see the defensive players blocking. That's kind of a rarity. And for it to be a chop block is even rarer.
Yeah.
1st and 10, ball now at the 31-yard line. Going to be a double give
reverse
there. And Bud Johnson going to make the tackle just short of the 25-yard line. We'll call it the 26. Westerman on the carry.
And you don't like giving up 6 yards on 1st down, but when they run a double reverse and you're able to stop it for a relatively minimal gain, that's
particularly as aggressive as we play.
Tells you that you did something right. You stayed at home. Your linebacker did, Bud Johnson, and made another good open field tackle. He's made a couple of real nice open field tackles where if he doesn't make the tackle, it's either a touchdown or a long run.
Man, they're out there playing Uno. We're trying to play football. Give is off the left side. Dearman's got a little bit of room. Going to fight down to around the 16-yard line. 1st down, Cobras.
Well, once again, it looked like the first possession. Once again, the Cobras have taken the ball and just marching it down the field with the help of a nice pass completion and 15-yard. What kind of a penalty? What was that?
Defensive
chop block. And we know that they've got a kicker that can make a field goal from here. So this is it's not necessarily 4-down territory like we kind of discussed. Most teams are.
1st and 10, ball at the 16-yard line. Here's the snap. Give is to Dearman off the left side. Trying to get wide. He's got a little bit of room as he's going to get across the 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Dearman's got really nice speed on him getting that outside.
And, we've mentioned it before, but when you're in that cover one with one safety back, if they get to the edge, it takes a long time for that safety to get over there. And that was the case there. Dante Reed took a good angle to cut him off, but when you're playing center field, it takes a long time to get to the boundary.
Will be 1st and goal, ball at the 3-yard line. Cobras trailing the Leopards 14-9, but trying to add on to that 9. Going to stay in the T formation with a man split wide out to the right. Give to Dearman again off the left side, cuts up, tries to get to the end zone. Looks like he's going to get to the 1. Be 2nd and goal from there.
One of the things that really impressed me about these two backs, they have really good vision. I mean, it's not that they're necessarily patient. I mean, they're running pretty much full blast as soon as they get the football. But
they're waiting on their blockers. I mean,
as soon as a hole materializes, they don't really hesitate. They go for it, and that's part of the game plan about just staying ahead of the change. And you don't want losses. And so when they see a sliver of daylight, they just head for it.
And it's a quarterback sneak. Going to be near the goal line. Looks like they're going to mark him short. Leopards hold on 2nd down, make it 3rd and goal from the 1.
And really, they're going to have to go right into the teeth of the Malvern defense. The strength of that defense is up the middle because, you've got those big physical linebackers. You've got those defensive tackles. Trey and Isaiah, who have really done a good job this year. Pretty much every game of controlling the interior line of scrimmage. And
wouldn't you think if you were going to get a defensive chalk block, it would be in this situation?
You would think.
Everybody goes low here. Going to stay in the T formation. Going to give to Dearman. He's going to get in. Touchdown Cobras as they retake the lead. And flags fly. Multiple flags fly.
Well, they may be kicking from the 30. I don't know.
Not sure. 3 flags are down.
Well, yeah.
And the conversation ensues.
I'm going to guess offsetting. Unsportsmanlike, Malvern.
They toss somebody.
Wow.
This is the most toss-happy thing I think I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Looks like Trayshawn Mormon has been ejected.
Wow. And that's really a surprise. I mean, Trey's not an easy guy to rile up at all. He's super, pleasant, cordial kid. So not sure.
Oh, there's another one.
Not sure what happened.
Tossing it back to
him.
Yeah, I don't know. That was interesting. Now Fountain Lake gives the appearance they may go for 2 here.
Which, that would put them up by 3.
Chart says go for 2.
Yeah, against our field goal kicker.
.703 left.
And a sideline warning? Is that what that was?
I don't know.
You do that?
Don't know.
7:03, and in this long delay, Leopards trail 1, 14-15, and like Seth said, the Cobras are lined up to go for 2, bud.
Gonna stay in that T formation, man. Split out to the right. Give is to Dearman, and he is absolutely dropped in the backfield. Isaiah Beard came shooting the gap like a rocket. So with 7:03 left in the third quarter, Cobras take the lead, 15-14. We'll be back after this.
Teal Dentistry is a proud supporter of Malvern Athletics. Doctors Jesse and Matt Teal provide a full family dentistry service. From checkups to cleanings to dentures, Teal Dentistry loves working with patients of all ages and strives to make every smile bright. Stop by and meet the friendly staff at Teal Dentistry and let them brighten your smile. Teal Dentistry, 927 South Main Street in Malvern, or call for an appointment, 501-337-9559.
Welcome you back in Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field, as the Cobras take the opening possession of the second half down the field and retake the lead, 15-14. Going to be Carradine, Reed, and Ross back deep to receive for the Leopards, but if things go as they did in the first half, it's going to be out of bounds and start on the 35.
Well, being the Seth, the Leopards just need to reestablish. They kind of let one slip away here, and
now he was way offsides. 22 was about 1.5 yards past the.
Campbell's kick stays in bounds for the first time as Dante Reed looks to return it. Got a lot of room, but there is another flag that flies. As he gets near the 45, we'll call it the 44. And another flag flies.
Well, this is going to get.
This is getting,
a little dicey.
Yeah, a little bit of jawing going on out there, a lot of jawing going on.
And it looks like some of the Fountain Lake coaches, the ones that are left, are not happy about something either.
So I'm not going to venture to guess.
So we have what I would assume is going to be a hold or a block in the back around the 32-yard line, and then what we would assume would be an unsportsmanlike of some sort on somebody around the 45.
Depending if it's offsetting or if it goes one way or the other.
Coach Plumley's got the Leopards all the way across the field here, gathered up around him, and going to sort this out sooner or later. Here we go.
As we look for the call. will be a block in the back for the original.
Okay.
And then a personal foul on Malvern and a personal foul on Fountain Lake. They will offset.
So we go back to the
spot of the original.
Spot of the original.
Looks like Malvern will take over around the 23-yard line. Leopards trail by 1 with 6:53 left in the third quarter. Time to let cooler heads prevail and let's play some football.
Yeah, and a nice long sustained drive would go to a long way to kind of settling the nerves a little bit, settling the emotions down, and it'd be nice to run 8 or 9 plays and score.
Hart back on at quarterback, fakes the give to Simmons, gets upfield across the 25, just short of the 30. We'll call it the 28-yard line.
The pursuit of Fountain Lake just continues to be really outstanding, Ben. I mean, they pursue as a team extremely well.
Yeah, I mean they're really fired up, and they're they're flying to the ball all over the place. Now that can be, dangerous for you. If you get flow going one way, you make yourself a little susceptible to trick plays, and you wonder, if we hand the ball off to the quarterback and then throw it,
Here's a snap. Simmons looking to throw out to Dante Reed. Makes the catch around the 35. Going to fall forward to maybe the 36. Should have enough for the first down for the Leopards.
Once again, really outstanding open field tackling by Fountain Lake.
Yeah, and what's good for Malvern is you kind of get that first down under your belt, and you feel like you're moving the football. Now you just hope to relax and try to play your game. You feel like if you play your game, you're going to win the football game. So this is a good opportunity to try to get in that comfort zone.
Trips left. Asher the up back on the left side as well. Hart to the right of Simmons. Give is to Hart, looking to run to the left, trying to get out wide. Looks like he may pick up a yard or two on first down, but not a lot.
Yeah, and a really good job again defensively on Fountain Lake. They kind of went to the right and kept that line of scrimmage right there in place all the way to the sideline. So well played defensively and going to leave us with some work to do on second down.
2nd and 8, ball on the 38-yard line.
Don't touch it.
Here's the snap. Give is to Simmons. Simmons now looking to throw as he's going to uncork one, looking for Dante Reed, and that, I don't know how in the world is not a pass interference.
I don't either. Wow.
But there is no flag.
And we had, 3 or 4 steps there. That was a long, the ball was in the air, 10, 20, 30, 40-plus yards. So,
3rd and 8, ball on the 38-yard line. Just over 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Leopards trying to get something going on this offensive drive. Going to have trips to the right, split left. Simmons alone in the backfield. Asher the up back on the right side as well. Here's the snap, low snap, fielded by Simmons.
Lots of time.
Looking to roll, now rolling out to his right. Still looking downfield. Gonna uncork one, and it is going to be intercepted.
Westerman again.
Yeah.
And that was an incredible catch.
It really was. There he goes over there.
Yeah, he's still alive. There's a wasp. This is I don't know. I think I got him though, Ben. I think I got him.
Anyway,
I got it. Yeah, that's the one.
Okay.
But I can't see my glasses. Oh.
Zebras take over. I'm not the Zebras. We get it here in a minute. Cobras take over. 1st and 10 at their own 40. Line up. Ball is back. Hand it off again to number 5. And I'm not much on this play, but Lacey got a nice run there on the inside for about 2 yards.
We have lost glasses. This is Cobras, Zebras, Wasp, Leopards. It's crazy over here. Back to action. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 43-yard line for the Cobras. No, there was no kidding. We kept trying to tell you that wasp was crawling down your head there.
I got a picture of
it. Okay, here's the snap. Oh man, he somehow does get the handoff off, which is incredible, as he gets across the 50 down to the 49-yard line. Leopards almost blew that play up in the backfield, but it's going to be a first down for the Cobras.
Well, this is one of those situations, quite honestly, guys. We got 4 minutes, and right at 4 minutes left here in the third quarter, and the Leopards are down 1 point. And Fountain Lake's got the ball back. They just got inside of Leopard territory, and defense is going to have to bow up here.
Absolutely. First and 10 ball.
I think I'm ready to go again. But I have a phobia of wasps, and so that was a scary moment for me.
Nice play.
All right, good play there by the Leopard defense. Looks like they may pick up 1 or 2 on first down.
Whew.
We apologize for all the madness.
Oh, I'll tell you the story one day about when I ran into the trick teacher's house with my truck because of a wasp. That's a true story. Okay, 2nd and 9. Let's do football now.
Let's go football. Yeah.
Second and 9, 48-yard line, 1 dead wasp later. Going to be the T formation. Man split out to the right side. Going to have a check at the line. Here is the snap. Almost fumbled there by Dearman, but able to hang on to it.
Yeah, that was really good pursuit. Really good pursuit by the defensive line. Kind of held him up. It looked like he was going to have an opportunity to make some hay right there, but look, the backside of that defensive line closed real fast and was able to bottle him up.
Yeah, that's the kind of pursuit we're going to have to really pick up and stay with, Ben, because this is the ball game that can get away from us.
Charles Sanders a little slow to get up. Looked like he's nursing a wrist or a hand there.
Going to bring up 3rd and 9. Ball still at the 48-yard line. Little over 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Here's the snap. Wirtz looking to throw. Got a man out there. He's going to be a race for the first down. Bud Johnson hits him, and looks like he may be short.
Going to be close.
Comes on the spot, and
they're going to put it right on the 40.
Right
it
on
looks
the
like.
40.
Yeah, he's going to be
about half a yard short.
Yep. Decision time for the Cobras, even though I feel like this is probably a go-for-it situation.
Well, now they've picked the ball up.
This may be the shortest measurement ever.
Well, I mean, the marker's right there. And they've picked the ball up from the hash and taken it over to the sideline. I guess they're going to bring it out that way.
Looks like it should be a football length short or more.
Yeah, it's you know.
A lot of interesting things going on right now.
Yeah.
So
going to mark it by bringing the chains out.
And this is, really where you'd like to have Trey. You'd like to have that defensive tackle, that starting defensive tackle in there. So, we're going to go with, Isaiah. I can't see the number of who's going to be playing defensive tackle right here.
Got him sideways.
Looks to me like Asher.
Yep, I think that's right.
It will be 4th and 1. Ball on the 40-yard line. Big play here for the Leopard defense. 2:08 left in the third quarter. Leopards trail by 1.
Yeah, we're just going to have to sell out and get across.
Get a couple defensive chop blockings here. Give up the middle. Plenty of room for the Cobras. Will be a first down. As they cross the 35-yard line down to, looks like around the 33.
Actually, guys, it's been a while since our defensive line has had trouble with the line the way we've had with Fountain Lake tonight.
One of the things that we've not really had is a offensive line that's this big, and not necessarily that they're blowing our guys off the ball, but it's easy a lot of times for backs to kind of get lost back there and to track the football when you've got those big guys in front.
Find a crease.
First and 10, ball on the 33-yard line. Stay in the T formation. Give to Dearman off the left side. Still fighting forward for room. Nice run on first down for the Cobras.
And it helps when you got running backs that just lower the shoulder and they don't dance around and you know they kind of know what they do. They don't try to do too much. There's the daylight and that's where I'm going to go.
Yeah, you pick up first and you pick up 6 and you got second and 6 makes opens the playbook up quite a bit.
They like to run behind old big Nicholas Soilu.
I would too, because he looks like he's bringing it in about 280 pounds probably.
Going to be 2nd and 4. Ball on the 27-yard line. Stay in the T formation. Give to the tailback up the middle. Avoids the first hit that would have been in the backfield. And going to be dropped just short of the 25. They may give him the 25.
That's about 3 times we've been out there to the quarterback, and he's just got rid of the ball, Ben.
Yeah, Easton got through the line, made real good contact in the backfield, just couldn't hold on. And I think Charles has been nursing that right arm for several plays now, and I think he's just he's got to get it looked at this point.
Going to bring up 3rd and 2 for the Cobras. Ball just short of the 25-yard line.
They got a 40-second.
This would be an ideal time.
Must be an injury timeout.
For a negative play?
For a negative play, yeah. I mean, to try to set them back to 4th and 5, 4th and 6. And
we haven't had many negative plays on them tonight, guys.
Not many, and a lot of that's just their game plan. I mean, they fire off straight ahead. The backs, pretty well run straight ahead, and it's tough to get negative plays when they're trying to just run right downhill so fast.
That's the longest injury timeout when the guy's been standing on the sideline I think I've ever seen in my life. Well, clock running thin in the 3rd quarter as we're now under 30 seconds. Again, 3rd and 2. Ball just short of the 25-yard line. Here's a snap. Looked like early movement to me. No call. As Dearman gets forward, and I believe he's going to have enough for the first down.
Should have it.
As Fountain Lake continues to just bleed the clock.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, they're going to try to get up 8 points and limit possessions, and that's one thing Fountain Lake does very well.
Yes,
that's what they did, in the first half of last year. They just, and it's tough to get in an offensive rhythm when the other team holds the ball for so long, and it doesn't help when, for whatever reason we don't run plays for a long time. But
well, I lied to you guys. Now they're going to bring out the chains. It looks like it's going to be close. Still a chance for a 4th down here. 17 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Again, Leopards trail 15-14. Fountain Lake in the middle of a long drive here.
Going to be here. They got to pull out the magnifying glass, see if they can see daylight.
First down, they said. Doesn't look like he's really confident in that call. What was that? Remember that one official that pulled out the piece of paper and slid it?
Yeah.
Nevertheless, it will be first down for the Cobras. Ball on the 23-yard line.
And I'd be a little surprised if they run a play right here, honestly. I think they'll probably let this die off. And
3rd quarter has gone on forever.
Yeah, and they're gonna let it tick down, and that may be good for us because it's going to give Coach Brumfield a chance to talk about some adjustments here and think about how they want to handle them getting near the red zone.
We'll take it to the 4th quarter. Leopards trail 15-14. We'll be back after this.
The Leopard Pride hashtag will be used when we are bragging on the achievements of our school, students, teachers, and alumni. We are proud of our new playground here at MUS.
Welcome you back in. Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. Start of the 4th quarter. Leopards trail the Cobras 15-14. Fountain Lake currently driving. Ball sitting on the 23-yard line, and they are bleeding the clock.
Yep, this is, even if they score, it's certainly not the end of the world.
No.
You're going to be down 7 or 8 probably at that point. So,
stay in the T formation, man split out to the right. Formation has not changed all night. Give is to Dearman off the left side. Kind of feel like a broken record at this point.
Yeah, and that was a really, really nice play by Malik Relaford coming from his corner position to make the stop there. And I think, we're at this point, if we've got corners crashing in like that, we're daring them to throw the football.
Yeah.
Going to be 2nd and 11. Ball now at the 24-yard line. They come to the line. Split a man out wide to the right. T formation. And going to be the double handoff.
Oh, wow, we got caught looking.
Dalen Ross going to bump him and escort him out of bounds around the 17-yard line.
Yeah.
Going to be 3rd down.
Yeah,
that was a well-designed play. We got caught looking inside big time.
Jacoby got turned around a little bit, but luckily Dalen did a great job of staying home.
Yeah.
And was able to, minimize the damage right there.
Going to be 3rd and 4. Ball sitting on the 17-yard line. What you would imagine would probably be 2 plays to pick up 4 yards. Going to stay in the same formation.
And we're going to take the timeout.
Yeah, Wink, we had 10 people on the field, so we're going to have to burn the timeout, and we will take it with them with 11:13 left in the 4th quarter. Cobras 15, Leopards 14. We'll be back after this.
For all the times you multitask, Malvern National Bank has technology to make banking easier. When you need to transfer travel money into your account while on the go. When you need to pay your friends back for lunch. When you need to check the balance on your account. When you need to locate the nearest branch or ATM. Or when you need to deposit a check and don't have time to go to the bank. Simple to use website tools and apps at your fingertips. To find out more, visit mnbbank.com.
Welcome you back in Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. Big time 3rd and 4 here. Ball sitting on the 17-yard line. 11:13 left in the ball game. Leopards trail by 1. Fountain Lake on the move. Going to stay in the same formation I've called to you all night long, but hey, we bring a man in motion. Little trickeration. Right up the middle there for the Cobras. He's going to be dropped short of the 15. They'll probably give him the 15 but it was going to be on the Malvern side of it.
And, this is going to be kind of one of those
big 4th down,
big plays of the game for both teams. Obviously, if you're Fountain Lake and you get a 1st down, you still have an opportunity to put a touchdown on the board and milk off a lot more time. And if you're the Leopards, you have an opportunity to get the football back, which you desperately need here in the 4th quarter and down a point.
Looks like they're going to take a timeout.
Yeah, they're going to run the clock all the way down and use their first timeout. And we will take it with them. So, with 10:32 left in the ball game, Leopards trail by 1. We'll be back after this.
I'm Jennifer Schneigel, Malvern High School principal, and as a lifetime Leopard and a Ready myself, I think it is fantastic that our students have the opportunity to earn the Leopard Ready Scholarship. It combines our Leopard pride and the Ready spirit to help set our students up for success. Malvern High School seniors who complete the honors program or complete 6 hours of college credit while maintaining a 3.3 GPA are eligible for the Leopard Ready Scholarship.
Welcome you back in Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. Big time 4th and 2 here. Ball sits on the 15-yard line. Fountain Lake trying to convert and extend their lead.
We've had some big 4th down plays here, but this is one of the biggest we've had. This is very, very, very important.
And one of the bigger ones of the season, actually.
Of the season, that's where I was getting at, yeah.
Well, guys, they split the guy out to the left instead of the right. Give is to Dearman. He's going to be hit, but he's going to break off.
Second effort.
For you. Second effort's going to have enough to pick it up.
Yeah.
Leopards had him stop short.
Yeah, really, those are good backs. He's really a good back. I mean, that's determination.
Yeah, and we played it well. We had him, right at the line of scrimmage, and he kept, moving his feet, and I think he might have kind of had a little just a little spin.
He had a little spin right there when he got hit.
Got to go backwards a little bit and fell into the first down.
Will be a 1st and 10, ball sitting on the 13-yard line. Going to be in the T formation with his man split out wide to the left. Give is to Dearman off the left side. Fumble, ball's on the ground.
And a flag.
And as we know, that is in the area of holding or defensive chop blocks.
I have no idea. It's going to be a holding.
Wow.
Sometimes when you're up here in the box, you hear some really interesting things. We'll see what the Leopards choose to do here. They can either back them up and make it 1st and 20 or decline.
I got to imagine they're going to back them up.
They are going to back them up, it looks like.
You know, this is not an offense that's built to go 20 yards, and they've proven they've got a field goal kicker, so if you can back that guy up a little bit, you know, that would be that's an added bonus.
Yeah.
That ball laid on the ground for a good 1 or 2 seconds.
Yeah. Fountain Lake was fortunate to come up with that ball. I mean, it
is going to be a 1st and 20, ball all the way back to the 23-yard line. Going to bring a man split out to the right, stay in the T formation. Wurs under center. Going to fake the give, going to look to throw. Now being flushed out to his right, still keeping his eyes downfield, and he will release. And it is a nice catch there by Braden Bannister.
Man, they got more than all of that penalty back and got into good position there. I mean, that was that's kind of what we've done a lot of times. Quarterback is able to
move around and
extend the play.
And let the receiver come back to it.
Going to bring up 2nd and 7, ball to the 9-yard line now. As I think the Leopards have only touched the ball on offense once this half. Man split out to the right, stay in the T formation. Wurs under center, brings a man in motion. Give right up the gut, and, well, I was going to say nothing there, but, man, they just seem to.
I tell you, that these backs are impressive. And they're not that big, guys. I mean, look at their legs. They're good-sized kids, but these aren't 200-pound backs. These are,
every opportunity in the world to make a play in the backfield, and they just seem to fall forward and keep the legs churning. Ball now down to the 6-yard line where it'll be 3rd and 3 as we go under 9 minutes left in the ball game. Leopards still trail by 1. Fountain Lake deep in Leopard territory here.
Splits to both sides this time.
Got a man split to each side, stay in the T formation.
And they're going to
call timeout.
They get it?
They're going to give it to him. And we'll take it with them. So with 8:41 left in the ball game, Fountain Lake leads the Leopards 15-14. We'll be back after this.
Orange Outdoor is ready to serve your outdoor needs at both their Hot Springs and Malvern locations. Orange carries the #1 tractor brand in the world, Mahindra, as well as tractors by Coyote, John Deere, Kubota, LT, and Massey Ferguson. For your residential lawn needs, Orange carries zero-turn mowers by Hustler and Spartan. Horn also carries a full line of outdoor power tools. For all of your outdoor needs, visit Horns at 3505 North Highway 171 in Malvern or at 3034 Albert Pike in Hot Springs.
Welcome you back into Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. Big time 3rd and 3 here. Ball sitting at the 6-yard line. Leopards trailing by 1, trying to keep Fountain Lake out of the end zone.
Yeah, I mean, this is obviously another huge play. I mean, Malvern seems to find themselves in these situations a lot. This is not new territory for them. So, and throughout the year, they've made plays in this situation. So
they've risen to the occasion.
Can't imagine they're going to shy out this moment here.
Guys, we got twins left in a shotgun formation here. Here's the snap. Wurs rolling to his left.
There's the hold right there.
Wurs now takes it, and he's going to dive forward Danny Dime style, short of the goal line.
Yeah,
coming back.
Looked like East and West had beaten his guy, and he did all he could. I think the offensive lineman there tried to grab and keep him from catching the backside of the quarterback, and it's going to cost him 10 yards.
And the penalty will be accepted by the Leopards. So now what was a 3rd and 3 is now going to be a 3rd And what is that, 16?
16.
And one thing you'll notice is they're not when they have to throw the football, they're not staying in the pocket. They're bootlegging
they're
out
running,
because I think they realize that if they stay in the pocket, and they're going to get crashed in on with these defensive ends. So I would not be surprised to see the pocket move on this particular play right here.
Twins right, up back on the left side, back to the right of Wirtz. Here's Wirtz dropping back to throw. Nothing there. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's just running through Leopard defenders. Going to be hit short of the first down, but man, he got all that penalty yardage back.
And you got to think right here, they may very well kick it. That puts them up by more than a field goal. But offense is.
Wow, we missed.
Yeah, I think they're going to try to go up 4.
It is 4th and 3. Ball on the 6-yard line.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. Me personally, if we can hold them to a field goal under this situation,
they're going to have to.
I'm happy.
They're probably going to have to take another timeout. Unless they get this off quick, they're going to have to rush it. They do get it off. Kick is away.
That is a good
and
leg.
It is good. So with 7:26 left in the ball game, Fountain Lake goes up 18-14. We'll be back after this.
Welcome to Larry's.
Hey guys, my name is Garrett, and I've been coming to Larry's Pizza here in Malvern ever since it opened. My favorite is baked potato, chicken honey mustard. I love it. Come on down to Larry's.
It's so good you don't even know.
Larry's Pizza has buffet Tuesday and Friday nights starting at 5 p.m. Call us here at Larry's Pizza for all your specialty and game day pizza needs.
We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
Welcome you back into Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. Leopards trail the Cobras 18-14 with 7:26 left in the ball game as Campbell has the ball teed up. It's going to be a high pooch kick that lands just short of the 25. Going to be fielded by Dante Reed as he's trying to get across field.
Yeah, cut up.
And he does cut up across the 40 now, 45, 50, and run out of bounds around the 47-yard line. Nice return by Reed.
It's really easy to see. I'm telling him to cut up. It's really easy to up high up here to see those holes. And Mark and I are sitting there and say, cut up, and we're just seeing the hole, and it's a little different view up here.
And, one of the things we were talking about during the break is you really want to get the points on the board on this drive because the way Fountain Lake has been able to, we call it take the air out of the football and, just chew up time, you may not get the ball back after this possession. So you better make this one count.
And you better stop them when they get it.
We'll be 1st and 10, ball on the 47-yard line. Twins to each side. Going to be Hart to the right of Simmons. Here's the snap, fakes the give to Hart, looking to throw. Quick outside to Dante Reed, makes the first man miss across the 40, down across the 35, going to get to the 33-yard line. First down, Leopards.
Well, man, that's what you were talking about. Get out there in space and let our athletes go to work.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, we got to have a good catchable pass without having to go down to the ground or reach or fall, and that's exactly what happened right there. Said through an absolute, beautiful pass right into the receiver's bread basket, and he was able to immediately start to turn upfield.
Stacked Twins to each side. Asher the up back on the left side. Simmons alone in the backfield. 1st and 10, ball on the 33.
They got one corner to cover two guys to the right.
What happened?
We have a whistle and a stoppage of play here. Going to be a timeout, Ashdown. I believe that's their last one.
Or Fountain Lake.
That's right. You're right. They all wear the same colors.
It's the Zebras. It's the Bears.
I had just looked at the score of the Ashdown-Arkadelphia game. My bad.
That's their final timeout.
18-14. Cobras lead. We'll be back after this.
Farmers Bank and Trust is proud to bring you Kasasa. What's Kasasa? It's an easy way to earn cash, no talent necessary. It's like a participation trophy that's actually worth something. You do everyday things, we reward you in cash each month. That's free Kasasa checking. Ask for free Kasasa checking at Farmers Bank and Trust.
Welcome you back into Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. And as Ron alluded to, that was the last timeout for Fountain Lake. if the Leopards are able to go down and punch this in, that will rain big for the comeback drive for the Cobras. But first, we got to take care of business. Stacked trips to each side. I mean, not trips. Stacked twins to each side. Going to have Asher the up back on the left side or right side. Now the Simmons looking to run off the left. Not a lot there. Going to be dropped short of the 30.
Yeah, just not a lot of space at all. They've really done a good job of defending the run, whether it's Cedric or the running backs. They have their defensive front seven have done a really, really good job, about as good a job as anybody's done against us this year.
Exactly.
Twins right, twins left. Asher the up back on the right side. Simmons alone in the backfield. Right around 6 minutes left in the game. Leopards trail by 4. Simmons takes the snap, looking to throw. Now being flushed from the pocket, and he's going to be dropped for a loss as he runs into his own lineman. And the Leopards are going backwards.
Yeah, and that obviously puts you in a third and really long situation. And back here at the 38-yard line, I mean, it may not be 4 down territory if you don't pick up a good chunk of yards.
And I'm looking at there, too. I'm not making excuses. It is what it is. We got 2 freshmen. I know of 2 freshmen and a sophomore on this offensive line, and that's asking a lot against a big senior line bunch like these kids from Fountain Lake.
3rd and 15. Ball on the 38-yard line. Twins to each side. Asher the up back on the left side. Here's the snap. Simmons looking to throw. Quick out there to Dante Reed as he's going to get across the 30. Hit just short of the 25 down to the 26.
And what that did is it puts you in position to where you can you have a manageable 4th down situation. You feel like you can, manage to. We're going to put about 4 yards, 3.5 yards, 4 yards. You feel like you've got plays in the toolbox to get those.
We got a timeout to talk it over with Coach Plumley. We'll be back after these messages from our sponsor.
Identity, the indicating factor of who or what someone is. Every day is a new chance to discover who I am, who I will become, and what will become of my future. The moment you realize that pride plus loyalty equals success, and that it takes hard work to be the best, something magical happens. To be a Malvern Leopard is to be a scientist, an artist, an engineer, an athlete, and a leader. My identity is clear. I am a Malvern Leopard.
Welcome you back into Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. Big time 4th and 3 here for the Leopards. Ball on the 26. Got twins right. Split out left. 2 upbacks to each side. Simmons alone in the backfield.
Bat got him to jump.
Here's the snap. Simmons rolling right. He's got a man, does not throw it. Now going to be caught.
For 1st and 10.
Carter Martin sits right there and picks up the first down.
No, I believe, was that Martin or that's 21? That was
Carter Martin.
Huh?
15.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought he'd thrown it to Jacoby.
Boy, the way that was developing, I just kind of felt like we weren't going to find a guy open. And
well, when Dante broke out, I thought he was going to throw that. Now he's open.
Yeah.
Twins left, split right. Asher the up back on the left side. Looks like Hart may be the quarterback with Simmons to his right. Here's the snap. Hart going to run it around the right side. Got a little bit of room as he's going to be knocked out of bounds close to a 1st down. May have it.
Yeah, that's another one. That's just Jacoby wanted that. That's just, like you said, square your shoulders up.
And that the right side of the line did a good job of giving him a seal and giving him an opportunity. And, again, we saw some blocking on the outside just to get in the way of those corners and provide a route to get some yards.
1st and goal, ball on the 9-yard line. 4:25 left in the ball game. Leopards trail by 4 but driving. Twins left, split right. Here's the snap. Simmons right up the gut.
Ooh.
Not a lot of room there. Looks like he may get down to the 7-yard line, maybe 6. Got to untangle all the bodies there.
Yeah, and that's going to take some time. But, obviously, again, we can't really stress how important it is probably you got to get 7 points on this drive.
Yeah.
2nd and goal, ball on the 6. Twins right, split left. Under 4 to play now. Going to have Hart to his left. Asher the up back on the left side. Here's the snap. Simmons looking to throw. Got a man out there, and he's going to get in. Touchdown, Leopards.
Wow.
Dante Reed, isolated player of the game.
Oh, wow, and I can't believe that didn't draw a flag. They've got a Fountain Lake player. It looked like he's jawing with the official, is he not? I mean, that's not one of our players. That's an official, and I'm not – and he's still yelling at the official. I don't know. Is there a flag on the play?
No, no.
He's still yelling.
He tried to –
oh, they're calling it incomplete.
Wait, what?
So I'm confused. I guess the player talked the referee out of it being a completion.
Whoa, I don't. No, it was a completed pass.
No, it's not. I don't know how it's.
I'm not. And Coach Plumlee's going to require a explanation on this. I don't know how.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, unless somehow when we didn't see it and the ball hit the ground somehow, but I don't know how that happened.
But you can't call it good and then have a player argue with you, which we did.
That's pretty unbelievable.
Wow.
But it looks like it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 6.
I'm really surprised it didn't draw a flag because
I thought he caught the ball
coaches get a lot of rope normally.
Well, especially when you've already had a kid ejected, you know.
Okay, they're back now. Okay, they got.
It's 3rd and goal, Ron, from the 6. They ruled it incomplete.
I was going to say they got the marker over there too, though. So still.
No, it's
wow.
It's on the 6. It's
golly.
Trips left, split right. Simmons takes the snap, looking to roll to his left, still looking for somebody into the end zone and intercepted.
Ouch.
Going to be a touchback, and I
just a strange series of events. I can't really explain.
I've never seen the official who's got the best view of the play rule touchdown and then come back and say an incomplete pass. I'm in disbelief.
So, we've got one timeout remaining. We've got to get a stop, and really you need to get a stop on this 4 downs.
Oh, they get a 1st and 10
to get the ball. So
you get the 1st and 10, then it's ball game.
So it's a do or die moment for your defense right here.
3:28 left on the clock. 1st and 10, ball on the 20-yard line. Man split out to the right, stay in the T formation. Where's under center? Malvern almost jumps, does not draw the flag. Give off the left side, and he's going to fall forward again. Across to the 25-yard line is Dearman.
And that's just kind of been the story of the game. I mean,
pick up 4 or 5 when they need it.
We make real solid contact around the line of scrimmage, and then they just kind of manage to fall forward, sidestep, and end up picking up 4 or 5 yards.
Clock winds under 3 minutes, and for some reason the ball is set, but the play clock's not running. And they're still resetting it. I don't understand it. Okay, there we go. I feel like somebody's playing a prank on me tonight.
I mean,
I'm looking for Kuchar.
It's not even Halloween.
2:42 left. 2nd and 5 for the Cobras. Going to stay with a man split out to the right in the T formation. Give to the tailback up the middle. Not a lot there. He gets across the 25 down to the 26-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, that was a big stop, and that's
you need to time out here. There it is.
It's going to force. I can't imagine this being 4-down territory. I don't care how close they are to getting a 1st down. I can't imagine that they would go for it this far back up. Up 4 points, knowing that we need a touchdown. They're going to try to put us as far away from the end zone as possible.
Timeout. We'll take it with them. Be back after this.
Welcome to Larry's.
Hey guys, my name is Garrett. I've been coming to Larry's Pizza here in Malvern ever since it opened. My favorite is baked potato, chicken honey mustard. I love it. Come on down to Larry's.
It's so good you don't even know.
Larry's Pizza has buffet Tuesday and Friday nights starting at 5 p.m. Call us here at Larry's Pizza for all your specialty and game day pizza needs.
We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
Welcome you back into Claude Mann Stadium. David Alpe Field. 2:22 left in the ball game as the Cobras face a 3rd and 5. Ball on the 25-yard line. Leopards trail by 4. Play of the game here. They bring a man in motion. Fakes the give, looking to throw. Not a lot there, and he's going to take the sack.
And they go out of bounds.
They're going to say it was
no.
inbounds.
Wow. No way.
Unbelievable.
Golly.
I'm just going to say it, guys. We wasted Keeney's on these guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for Keeney's sponsoring the hospitality room, by the way.
I'd like to put some spice in it for them.
But here's the situation. We're going to get the football back probably with about a minute and a half left, and we're going to get good field position. It's a chance for, Ced to kind of build that legend a little bit. If he comes down here, scores a touchdown, that would be a big feather in the cap.
I wouldn't mind if our isolated player just housed it right
back
here.
Yeah, just take it to the house.
Dante Reed back deep to receive. Kick is going to be fielded. Dropped. And now fielded by Reed around the 45, gets across the 50, now the other 45, 40, and going to be driven out of bounds there.
All right.
1:19 left on the clock. Leopards need a touchdown.
And that's all that we can do.
That's all you can, yeah.
You gotta get 7, and the good thing is, I feel like the best thing that we've had going are the short passes, and obviously we're not going to be running the football right here. We're going to be throwing it, and I feel like that they're going to be even more likely to give us cushion in this situation, because the one thing that they don't want is us to go over the top.
And we've got the weapons to do it. I mean, and they know it and we know it, and that's the nice thing. Ced knows he's got it. He's got the confidence and the weapons to do it, and that's over half the battle right there, I think.
Twins right, twins left, back to the right of Simmons. Here's the snap. Simmons looking to throw, out route.
Wow.
Going to be incomplete. Looking for Bud Johnson there.
Yeah, double coverage.
And they were jumping that out route.
They jumped. Yeah, they sure did.
Maybe a double move.
And this is where, guys like Dante and Bud are kind of going to be your go-to guys if they're going to, if you're looking for yards after the catch, those are your two best guys for that to happen.
Twins right, twins left. Ball on the 38-yard line. Hart to the left of Simmons. 1:18 left to play. Here's the snap. Simmons looking to throw. Now going to roll out to his left. Running out of time quickly. And he's just going to get out of bounds, but he's going to take a big loss. Should have just thrown the ball away.
Yeah, and guy chasing him. That was Lacey after him, and Lacey's playing both sides. Him and Dearman both playing both sides of the ball, and Lacey had the speed bend to get at him and put some pressure on him.
Oh yeah, that guy was moving. I mean, if you're in a position where you can catch Ced Simmons from behind, you've got some wheels. But now we got 16 yards and 2 plays to get it.
3rd and 16, ball on the 44. Twins right, split left. Asher the up back on the right side. Hart going to be the quarterback, gives to Simmons. Simmons now looking to throw wheel route to Jacoby Hart out of the backfield, and it is dropped. This has just been a night of just nothing really going right for Malvern.
That might have been a touchdown. Yep, just another one that was just a little short. Yeah. Lay that one out there, and it's
definitely a first down.
And it's a first down for sure, and then some. So now we've got
now we've really got a hole.
Yeah, you got to get 16 yards, or that's it.
4th and 16, ball on the 44. Twins right, twins left. Asher the up back on the left side. Simmons alone in the backfield. There's no time left on the play clock.
And we're going to go back
we're going to get a delay game.
Oh, my gosh. Well, you got to dig into your bag of tricks and try to find that 21-yard play. That's all you got.
Yeah.
And this has certainly not been the possession that we were wanting to see coming out of that punt return.
It just it's kind of like they didn't put all the lug nuts on the tire tonight, guys.
Twins right, twins left. 4th and 21. This is the ball game. Ball all the way back on the 49-yard line. 1:03 left. Simmons takes the snap looking to throw. Now going to be flush right. still looking downfield. Got Carter Martin. It's complete, but I don't know if he's going to be close. Yep. He's going to be short, and that's going to be the ball game.
Yep, first down, Fountain Lake.
And that's
so they'll take a knee or two, and that'll be it.
Yeah.
Delay of game killer right there.
Yeah.
Was about a yard short.
Well, not only that, that's anyway. Leopards come into a ball game that favored that and run into a fired up Fountain Lake team that's just played their hearts out and had a good defensive. Their defensive coaches did a good job against our offense guys.
Oh yeah, they played a great defensive game. I think that we're going to look and see we had some opportunities on film, and so it's kind of a mixture there.
Yeah, and I can think of right now. I can think of 6 passes that were at the ankles or below that and it just happens that
delay of game here for Fountain Lake as they have not yet broke the huddle with their coach over there. They may back it up all the way to the goal line before it's all said and done.
They're going to savor the moment.
They are doing that. It's almost like they think they're in a television timeout or something here.
But, all you can do is
look at film.
Buckle your chin strap next week, go to Nashville, and
get some people
try to get the win back.
Get some people well and go to Nashville and get a win back.
Victory formation for Fountain Lake as they will take the knee. Looks like they're going to have to do it one more time. As the clock ticks under 40 seconds.
So, this is the learning experience for the Leopards. And they got 2 real tough games remaining before the playoffs start.
Yes, we do.
And we'll take a knee here. Big time shot, but not going to get it done. So the clock will wind down, and the Leopards will take their second loss in this conference season. They're going to be defeated by the Fountain Lake Cobras 18-14 on homecoming. We hope that you can join us next week as we take this show on the road down to Nashville for a good old battle of the Orange and Black versus Orange and Black. We appreciate you listening in tonight. We hope to have you listen in again next week. Have a great weekend.